Coronavirus cases in Maryland rise to more than 44,000. We know more than 2,000 people have died, but hospitalizations, they are the lowest they've been in the past month as restrictions ease in some parts of the state. Hello, everybody. I'm Rick Ritter. Well, the White House names Baltimore one of 3 COVID-19 hotspots in Maryland, and this as the president is expected to visit Baltimore on Monday. WJZ is live tonight. Rachel Menitoff with the latest from Baltimore City Mayor Jack Young ahead of the holiday weekend. Rachel.
Rick, each individual police precinct has a plan to enforce the mayor's restrictions. They're asking that people avoid large gatherings, and if you do happen to have a cookout this weekend, make sure it's limited to the people living in your house.
Please, Baltimore.
Mayor Jack Young says this isn't the year to be throwing any parties. Baltimore police are prepared to address violators of the city's stay-at-home order and will also be looking out for anyone who isn't social distancing.
We'll all have an amplified presence over the weekend.
This additional enforcement comes as Baltimore City reports an 8% increase in positive COVID-19 cases. It now has just under 4,500 cases, and 210 people have died, with Southeast Baltimore being one of the hardest hit in the state.
Today I'm identifying houses of worship, churches, synagogue, and mosques as essential places that provide essential services.
While city health officials warned that the Baltimore area remains a hot spot, President Trump is directing states to reopen religious centers. In response, the mayor says he can't stop it and will ultimately leave the decision up to the city's ministers.
And most of them would look at safety first, they would look at the data first, and they would adhere to what our health professionals are telling us to do.
President Trump is slated to visit Baltimore on Monday for a Memorial Day ceremony at Fort McHenry.
I would like to make one final plea to the president to revisit his travel plans.
On Friday, Mayor Young again asked the president to skip the event, saying it will be costly to the city and is in defiance of his stay-at-home order.
I think he's violating the law.
Commissioner Harrison says Baltimore City Police have been working with Secret Service to ensure proper safety protocols, assuming that President Trump does visit Baltimore over the Memorial Day weekend. Reporting live in Baltimore tonight, I'm Rachel Menitoff for WJZ.